Alright my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today I wanted to take a look at the Matrix Awakens demo running on PlayStation 5 Pro. I don't think anybody's done this yet. And man, I can already tell you that yeah. This is looking pretty good. Let's do a little bit of running. Obviously, it's still in the 30 frames per second realm, but the fact that we're like getting a much better resolution now, wow, guys, this looks pretty dang sharp, pretty dang clean. I mean, obviously, you get a little bit of instability or whatever, but the reflections are in there. The character model. Very nice. I think this is probably the best looking version of this game now. Or of this demo now. Like, wow. PlayStation 5 Pro actually does something good for it. I wish I could get rid of that 30 frames per second lock though. Actually, I think, didn't this used to not even run at a smooth 30? Well, I mean, whatever you'd say. I mean, smooth is 30 is definitely not smooth, and 30 is not definitely not something that you would want to use in the same sentence. But like, this feels clean. It's like there's no there's no frame time spikes or anything like that. It just feels smooth. It does feel smooth. But gosh, man. The LOD pop in, the LOD detail. It's kind of funny how you can how do you notice it now, but then when you're looking at like that sign right there, the way it like loads in now, it's so much, the transition is just so much better. Oh, look down there at the building. Look down there at the building. We still got instabilities. The Matrix has that building shimmering like a shimster. It's the old shimmy shimmer. It's like look at it. It's almost like a ripple, though. How it now it's like straight lines, but see how it's like kind of like a ripple or whatever. You kind of move the camera and stuff. Right there, it kind of goes away. But when you're looking right on the side, boom. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing. Everybody seems to freak out about that stuff. Me personally, so like when I'm looking at a game and I'm playing, like my eyes are usually going to be drawn like toward the ground level. Obviously, I noticed that way back because it's just there. But normally, as long as everything right in my immediate vision looks sharp and clear and crisp, I don't really care if the building way in the background is shimmering. Like, you can see that building back there, that tall one shimmering. But like everything right in front of my face, like all the cars and everything else is looking freaking incredible. I don't know what just happened with that. This capture card has been giving me issues lately. Might have to just update to the newest one. But everything else looks absolutely freaking incredible. As we run through here, taking a look at everything. See, like all that detail right there. Wow. Honestly, guys, I think if we would have seen this at launch, like when they first came out with this and we saw this, I think that because this here looks like a stylized freaking Unreal Engine 5. And to tell you the truth, if we would have seen this level of like performance and quality right out of the gate, and they had like a performance mode with this, with like the PS5 Pro, that was able to use PSSR or something, I think that this would have been a much more convincing showcase for for Unreal Engine 5 and like what it can do, and like kind of set the expectations for going forward, because I mean this kind of did set expectations, but in real world scenarios, depending on, I mean, like the coalition that helped build this, those guys are incredible with Unreal Engine. So when you look at that, and then you take like other developers, you know, like say Bloober Team for instance, and what they've created, if you run this side by side with some Silent Hill 2, then you kind of, you know, will kind of understand that, like, yeah, there's more that could easily be done. Well, I haven't even tried Silent Hill 2 in the quality mode, because this is essentially a quality mode. So I mean, you're getting pretty dang sharp, crispy looking pixel density out of this. Like, it looks clean. There's not a whole lot of shimmer or anything. I mean, there's shimmer on like buildings in the way back, but like in your vision, you know, like street level looking around, you don't see a whole lot of pop in or shimmer or anything like that. I mean, obviously you get your 30 frames per second stuff, but other than that, like, the overall image quality looks pretty tight, looks pretty clean. So that's why I kind of feel like Unreal Engine 5 is actually pretty good. See if I can get behind the wheel of a car. I'm not a very good driver. Oh, this doesn't have, this is just flick steering. Flick steer. But yeah, even this looks pretty dang clean. I think that if visuals looked like this, I think if visuals came out and they looked like this, and the overall feeling of the game kind of felt like this, I kind of feel like most gamers would potentially be pretty happy for the most part, because playing this at 30 frames per second isn't horrible, but at the same time it's not like super smooth or anything like that, which would be pretty dang sweet if it was. I wish we could get a 60 FPS patch for this. Getting some accidents. Let's see. I always kind of like the accident in this game. You can get some stuff really going on. Smash that car up pretty good. I like that. I kind of wish we had some games that would do that type of level of deformation, you know, for the cars and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. So you can see like the shimmering on the building and stuff, but look at everything right next to my character. You have to look kind of clear down there to like see that, and I feel like your eyesight is going to be more worried about what's going on next to you. So I don't necessarily think that kind of stuff matters. Yeah, obviously you can throw tons and tons of money at it to get rid of it, but I don't necessarily think I don't think that's ever bothered me in any video game that I've ever played. I don't think that I've ever looked at that as a complete, like, oh my gosh, my game is ruined. I've never seen, I don't even know where that type of thinking comes from. Like, I mean, are we really that snobby that something like that is going to completely ruin our experience? And I don't know. I mean, like, things like that, I just don't feel like those are as big issues as people like to make them. Because, I mean, like, I'm walking right now. I'm looking at the overall image quality, and it looks good. I'm like, wow, that is very nice. Obviously, it's at 30 frames per second, and that even is not very, very annoying. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. At the end of the day, I think this is more than sufficient for visuals on a console. You know, if you want to pay more money for more frame rate and like higher texture quality and all of that stuff to get on a PC, that's fine. But do you absolutely need it? No, this is more than playable, and it looks very good. You don't absolutely need PC. Like, PC is kind of like one of those things where you're like, okay, yeah, I'm invested in gaming. Gaming is that main hobby that I want, you know. Then I can definitely see buying a PC. But if you're just casually playing video games on the weekend, I don't know, man. I'm starting to question if PC is worth that higher investment if you're a casual gamer. If you're just a casual gamer, I don't know. I don't know if you'd even appreciate it enough to. Oh, look, man, they messed this up. They couldn't even freaking get that building together. What the freak? No, man, the matrix, it's falling apart. See, I mean, you look at the ray tracing and level on this, that looks sufficient for a console. Yeah, like what I've seen on PC, like, yeah, I don't know. This still looks absolutely beautiful. To be completely honest with you, I'm actually kind of like, wow, this is kind of blowing my mind. This is kind of blowing my mind on the PS5 Pro. Wow. So, alright, my friends, if you guys like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.